let's blow this thing and go home!
You may have experienced Star Wars the same quiet way many people did. The screen glowing in a dark room, the music rising, the opening text drifting by, and a sudden sense of comfort settling in. Everything feels safe and organized. Heroes look pure, villains look dangerous, and the universe seems easy to understand. Good stands in the light, evil hides in the shadows, and the story promises that if the right people win, everything will be fine. But if you stay with it a little longer, that comfort slowly fades, because beneath the adventure, Star Wars hides ideas that are far more unsettling than most viewers ever noticed. The Empire is not just a group of bad men in dark clothes. It is a reflection of real-world authoritarian systems. Its power comes from order, discipline, and obedience, not from chaos. The officers speak calmly, the soldiers move in perfect lines, and decisions are made far away from the people who suffer their consequences. This is what makes the Empire frightening, not madness, but efficiency. It shows how a system can look stable and reasonable while quietly stripping away freedom. The Death Star is the clearest example of this thinking. When Alderaan is destroyed, the film does not linger on fear or pain. The planet vanishes in seconds, treated as a demonstration of power rather than a human tragedy. The weapon is praised for its effectiveness, not questioned for its morality. Lives are reduced to numbers, and destruction is framed as progress, echoing how real weapons of mass destruction have often been discussed in history. Even the Jedi, often seen as pure heroes, carry darker implications. They are an elite order that trains children before those children can choose their own lives. They forbid attachment and emotion, believing control is more important than personal freedom. From another angle, they are a closed system convinced of its own moral superiority, deciding the fate of the galaxy while believing they cannot be wrong. The Force itself reinforces this divide. It is not shared by everyone. Some are born with power and destiny, others are not. Those without it rarely shape events. Power becomes something justified by birth, wrapped in spiritual language so it cannot be challenged. Luke Skywalker fits perfectly into this structure. He begins as a lonely young man searching for meaning. Through selective truths and heroic stories, he is given a purpose and sent to fight. He is not forced, he is inspired, which is far more effective. This is how propaganda works, turning youth and idealism into tools of war. The Rebel Alliance, while heroic, is also protected from scrutiny. Their violence is framed as resistance, their enemies as faceless targets. Civilian suffering is almost never shown. By removing consequences, the story makes killing feel clean and necessary. Darth Vader's story reveals another truth. He is not born evil, he is shaped by fear, pressure, and a system that offers no room for weakness. When he breaks, the same system that molded him labels him a monster, avoiding its own responsibility. Even the treatment of droids reflects normalized cruelty. They feel fear, loyalty, and pain, yet are owned, erased, and controlled, all played for humor so it feels acceptable. Star Wars removes civilians from the center of war, simplifies good and evil, and presents peace as a brief pause before the next conflict. It does not teach hatred, but it teaches how easy it is to choose a side and stop asking questions. That is its real power. If this perspective changed how you see Star Wars, share your thoughts in the comments, and for more deep stories like this, like the video, subscribe, and turn on notifications only on Hollywood Bulletin.